Welcome back to Mac Packs, guys. Today we are going to be looking at the PSA cards we got back. Um, Along with that, I grabbed a little hopefully fun blaster that I happened to see at Walmart about a week ago. It was 15 bucks. It's unlicensed. I'm not expecting anything crazy, but we might get something cool. So I figured I'd grab that to go along with this. I had sent in 28 cards to PSA. July 31st, they got them. I got my grades back about a week ago, and they came in the mail yesterday on Halloween. So while the estimated completion date was November 21st, they got them back to me October 31st. So 3 months, not bad. Like to the right down to the day. So yeah, 28 cards we sent in. I sold. So PSA offers you money for certain cards after they're graded. So I sold 16 of them to PSA. A couple of them were 10s, some were just poor grades. I showed you them in one of my most recent videos. Just like something that's like a 9. I'm not going to not take the $18 they offer me because I get it back, and between eBay fees after I sell it, like it's just an extra step and probably end up getting less. So the two big cards we'll just touch on because those were the two big ones as far as that I sold to PSA were the Shohei Ohtani All-Star Game Mega Box base. They gave me a little over 200 on that, which was awesome. And from that same series, the James Wood rookie card from the Topps All-Star Game, just the base, they gave me 160 for, I believe. So that was awesome. I have like 4 more of those Ohtanis that I sent in, a couple more Woods. I sent in a few of the Aaron Judges, thinking like if the Ohtanis are getting good offers from them for them, I might as well send in the Judge and see what I have. So these 12, though, I will tell you, there is some 10s in here. There is also some extremely confusing and disappointing cards. So we're going to start out with the disappointing ones and we'll end strong. So the first one is just a base rookie card. This wasn't, I didn't send this in for like resale value purposes. If I'm being honest, the card seemed very perfect, and there's a supporter of this channel, shout out OG. This is his guy, so I was hoping this 10 because, yeah, the intent was to send it to you. OG, if you still want it in this poor grade that it has, please just let me know, and it's all yours, man. Corbin Carroll, what is going to confuse me on some, okay, so the top edge, I can see a little bit of an issue, but this ended up getting a 7. You can see the centering on it is pretty decent. Um, yeah, I didn't understand that. Pulled it out of a pack. I maybe have a little bit of an issue in the top corner, but a 7. So that was very disappointing to get. I thought the card was really good. Now, obviously maybe there's some surface stuff that I'm not seeing because I'm not necessarily using a microscope on it, but that's a bit disappointing. This one wasn't actually that bad, a 9. Bryce Young, when I sent this in before the season started, he had finished strong at the end of the year. He's having some ups and downs, and he got hurt again, so that's a little bit disappointing. But this is from 2024 Topps Chrome. It's the 1974 Throwback Laser. Bryce Young, that got a 9. Probably going to crack this next one because I cannot see a reason why this got a 7. So this is Christian Campbell from the All-Star Game, fuchsia. They pink foil to 250. I will likely crack this one out of the case and resend it, unless before I crack it I see some major flaw that I'm just completely blanking on. Nice scratched slab they sent me too. But I will likely end up cracking this one. Unfortunate, but again, fresh out of a pack. Unless the box and the pack's damaged, like getting a 7 is extremely disheartening. But it gets worse, I can assure you of that. So this one is just another Shohei Ohtani. This is unlicensed from 2022 Panini Mosaic. It's the hot sauce insert. Got a 9. I mean, that's okay. He's Shohei Ohtani, so a 9 isn't the worst. I mean, it's not great, but not the worst. It's a cool card too. Cool insert, so got the 9 on the hot sauce. At the time of sending this in, he was just a hot name, as I was getting into baseball. So probably if you asked me to send in another submission now, would this be in it? Absolutely not, but it is what it is. But it is one of our cards that got another bad grade, a 7. So Leo DeVries, Greatness Loading. I'm likely going to hold on to a lot of the bad grades and just start compiling them unless I think it's really egregious and I have a better shot elsewhere, like cracking it out. Another one before he fractured his forearm, Rockstar Rookies insert of Jacob Wilson, a 6. Like, that is crazy. So there's absolutely a huge... So, I mean, I think you can probably see in this corner right here. Look at that. And I can assure you with how much I examine these cards, like, it's hard for me to believe that I would have sent the card in with that on it. But, you know, it is what it is. I should probably have taken pictures beforehand. I did not. Moving forward, obviously, that's something to do. But that is, I would say that was done after I sent it. But, you know, it is what it is. Jacob Wilson, I'll probably just keep it a 6. Another card that I got a 6 on. Pretty sure you guys watched me open this. As a matter of fact, I know you did. I opened it, put it right in the sleeve, sent it out. Michael Penix Jr. on the contours. That rookie card, and it got a 6. So, yeah, this might be a crack one. I'll have to see. So, now, we did get some 10s that we got sent back. What's weird is some of the cards they sent back, it's because they didn't make me offers. I probably would have taken them just to save myself the whole the process of getting them back, selling them on eBay, and getting a fees out of eBay. But he's going to get a pretty big contract, I would assume. This is just a Kyle Tucker from 2024 Heritage on the Chrome Refractor to 575 and a PSA 10. So we obviously, PSA 10 we like. Yeah, I guess I should. But yeah, he's going to get paid. I believe the team from my area, the Phillies, are going to make a nice push for him, but we'll see. They have some questions. All right. James Wood was hyped on this one. The pink foil to 250 rookie card, PSA 10. So that went about as good as you could have asked for. What's weird is they offered me $160 for the base version of this, but no offer on this one, $250. So I'm not sure if it's based off of sales generated or what, but yeah, that's a solid card. Another guy who had a decent rookie season. He got a little cold, but to 99, Cam Smith on the Greatness Loading and a PSA 10. So we'll take that every time, obviously. So this one is, it's a base and it's unlicensed, but it's Bryce Harper. The area I'm from, I am from South Jersey, so Philly sports are the team around here for most. This is just a Vertex, but that got a PSA 10. It's probably about a $40 card now, so that's what you look for with PSA. Because, for instance, this is probably like a $1.50, $2 raw card. Now in the 10, I think there's very few sales in a 10, but the last one was 40. So, SGC 10, that probably gets me like maybe 20 if I'm lucky. So that's good. And finally, unfortunately, he did tear his ACL, but he's still a beast, and I would expect nothing less when he comes back. The Emergent Green, that also got a PSA 10, so that was very sick as well. So, all in all, I didn't get as many 10s as I wanted to in the whole submission. However, I already am in the profit from the offers I made, and all these cards that I just showed you, anything I get from them, that is just profit on top, right? So at the end of the day, it was a successful submission in my opinion, but you know, we would have liked to do better. So now we have this SportKings established in 1933. So you can get memorabilias, autos, swatch inserts. We're going to get packs out of here. You're going to get 15 parallels, mini cards, premium inserts, nickname cards. So I don't know what to expect. I grabbed the most damaged box because you already know what it is. If we're talking about what the ideal goal in this would be, probably just something cool for my PC. Of course, a cut auto of Babe Ruth. Yeah, who wouldn't want one of those? So I have no idea what's in this box. I've never seen any of these open. As you can see, it looks like it's a pack. one bonus pack, and then, okay, everything's just in like its own little cellophanes. So, alright, I guess we'll see what this is about. They look a little bit bowed. So we'll just go pack by pack, and you can see who's on the front already. Jerry Rice, SportKings gum. There's going to be some fun names, hopefully, in here. That was the sort of the point of this. Let's find some fun names. Just a little fun add-on to the PSA review. So they feel, yes, very cheap cards. But we got a Jerry Rice. Oh, see, we like that. I grew up wrestling fan, so we got a Ric Flair. I should hit you with the woo, but I'm not, for your benefit, going to do that. Amy Van Dyken. Looks like we got a Larry Legend right here. So white border, gray borders. Okay, got the Larry Legend right here. Look at that stash, man. Whew. I am not gonna butcher that one. Oli Jorndalen. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, Oli. That's a gray border. It looks like. So then we're gonna have Victor Espinoza. It's a jockey. It's a pretty good jockey, too. Got Maddie Nakainen, ski jumping. And then we got Lolo Jones on our mini as well, track and field. Greg Louganis. So before Michael Phelps, this was the guy, right? Yeah. I could be wrong. I thought he was a swimmer. No, he might have. This says he's a diver, though, so I thought he was just a swimmer, but I realistically don't really have great knowledge of Olympic swimming athletes. And Ma Long, table tennis, so pretty. I mean, I guess you can't really expect much out of this, right? They're cheaply made. It is cool, though. You see a lot of older names. I'm already happy. I got a Ric Flair card. Nature boy. Alright, so now we're getting Larry on the gray. We got Louganis on the white border. We got Carrie Strug. She was a gymnastics for Team USA back in the day. Cal Ripken. Solid. Pool player, Efren Reyes. So our mini, we got Ma Long, Dallas Seavey, and a Jerry Rice mini. That's cool. Amy Van Dyken on the blue. And Sergey Bubka, pole vault. So I wonder how many duplicates we're going to get. Because obviously we just got a couple there. It's just different borders. Again, just something fun. And, you know, if you watch this video and then you see one of these on the shelves, you'll be like, okay, yeah, I probably shouldn't grab it. But Nolan Ryan, throwing the heater there. That's a cool photo, actually. Like that. Carl Eller. Urian Knighton. Track and field. Got Sir Garfield Sobers. What is this? Cricket? Yep. On the gray border. So we got Fred Taylor. Hockey. Nice. Lolo Jones on the mini. The homie again on the mini. Espinoza on the blue. And Sir Garfield Sobers on the white border. So, yeah. I don't know how many. Let me see if I can take a quick look and see. Doesn't say how many base, like what the base set is, how many player cards are in the set. But as you can see, we're just pretty much rolling over the same people over and over again. Got a Kurt Warner here. Grant Holloway. Jerry Rice again. Ooh, another wrestler. We like that. Joseph Rude. His biggest run was in WWE as the Wyatt Clan. In the Wyatt Clan, Rowan. Ric Flair on the mini. We like that. Bubka mini. Frank Shorter mini. Then we're going to have Bubka on the gray. Ooh, Jerry West on the blue border. That's what's up. And then Fred Taylor on the white. So one more of these things, and then we'll see what the bonus packs consist of. I would assume if you're going to get anything good, it would be out of there. That would probably make the most sense. Got Luganis on the gray. J.R. Selsky. Got K-Dubs again. Dallas Seavey. So, I work, as you know, I work in an animal shelter, so I'm going to give this to one of the girls I work with. She primarily works with Huskies and in Alaska before she moved back here, so she'll probably know who that is, so that's actually cool. Another Eric Rowan on the mini. We got a mini Jerry West. Got Cal Ripken Jr. on the blue, that's what's up. And Babe Ruth. So yeah, these cards are very cheap, obviously. We're not expecting anything to make money. It's just something, a little fun something to do with the PSA cards. So now this is our special pack. Ooh. Race worn. Ricky Rude. Stock car racing. Okay. So we did get a game used something. The front of this card features a piece of racing fire suit by Ricky Rudd, the 1977 Winston Cup Rookie of the Year, and the 92 IROC champion during an official race. That's pretty cool, though. It's the fire suit, so yeah, you can actually feel it too. Nice. Alright, I mean, we weren't expecting anything crazy, but hey, I got a race-worn patch, huh? I'm not a race fan, but that's okay. Okay, so then we got two pretty good blue borders, I'd say here. Larry Bird, if I had to guess, and the Ryan Express. So that's a nickname one. That's the nickname one, the Ryan Express, because you saw us pull the other one that said Nolan Ryan, so this is the variation, I guess we'll call it. Yeah, they're fun. Just fun cards. Don't expect anything crazy, but if you just want a cheap rip of some fun stuff with some old guys, and maybe get you a game used, or for my case, race worn patch, then, you know, yeah, 15 bucks. Probably won't do it again, but it was a nice little addition to do for this video. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Let me know what you think of the PSA grades. Should I crack some, or maybe I just don't really know what I'm talking about, because that is always very possible. So I appreciate you guys being here as always, and until the next one, peace.